First news story of the day.
Oh, did you hear about Uber?
Yes.
Uber's doing like gender preferences now.
So basically, if you're a woman now, you can opt for a woman driver.
Yeah.
And then also opt for never getting to your destination. Am I right? Am I right, fellas? Can we get a what's up? Can we get a hoo-ha?
Some people like to live dangerously. You know? Got a new feature. It's called the roller coaster feature.
No, Maria left. Maria left. Maria left. No. Left, Maria.
The computer on the
Computer! I will say this, okay? People say the worst drivers are Asians.
No.
Never had a worse driver than a Mexican lady. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, I've never actually had one.
Oh, God. They never made it to.
I never even actually imagined the possibility existed.
Dude,
I've never seen a Mexican lady drive
dude,
anything
than
other a churro cart, really.
Once you add a motor to it, they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
They don't love y'all, by the way.
Honestly,
I'm just saying.
I'll bet you they're really good at it. I actually bet you they're amazing drivers because they're
I'm
really
sure.
good at everything.
I'm sure. Oh, Jesus
Joe.
Christ, Joe. They are good, amazing. They're amazing. And when I went to this Uber, yes, there was.
Shut the door.
When I went to this Uber, yeah, there was mangoes in the front that were at a side of tagine just waiting. But here's the thing. So women have the preferences for women, drivers. Because I guess there's been like 1 in 5 Indians assault, apparently.
That's not a statistic.
That's what I'm saying. That's not true.
However, I can imagine. Oh, hello, ma'am. You're looking beautiful tonight. You're Susan. You're beautiful tonight. Okay, let's go. It's probably little things like that. It's like, ma'am, would you like a charger or a water or a finger inside you? Huh? What? No, ma'am, I didn't say, ma'am, please don't get upset. I didn't say, I just wanted you under water. And that might be the vibe.
You know, sometimes they'll be like, ma'am, I'm looking very beautiful tonight. And then they're like, I just want to be quiet. They're like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
And then they're like 5 seconds go by. Call best friend. Hey! Saleh! Hey, Kutev!
No, it's always like a talk radio at a low murmur.
Yeah.
You know?
It really is about that.
It's like Urdu talk radio, right?
Dude, literally, I was with Bengali Uber once, and what they talk about is not interesting at all. He was just like, I went to buy a mango, and then I ate it, and then I had some fish.
Life is pain.
Life is pain. I hate my wife. So here's the thing. I think it's fine if you want a woman driver. I think that's fine.
Okay, but now what are the women drivers going to do when all the Indian dudes are like, hey, I want Susan to drive me now? Huh? How about this?
Right, when Indian passengers ask for white women. Let's make it hinge. Can I get a 6'2" driver who's East Asian?
All jokes, of course.
Yeah.
Indians are not like this.
Of course.
Right?
Here's the thing.
Afghans, on the other hand.
You know what? It's those raisins in the pulao. It gives them too much energy.
Well, here's the thing. Is a good friend of the pod, Hasmin Garza, a very funny comic, now based in Arizona.
Yeah.
Before she left in New York, she had like a bad Uber incident.
Yeah.
And it was some kind of like a Bangladeshi.
Sure. Okay. Way to throw those
Indian.
ones.
No,
Sure.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. But you know what?
It's a South Asian driver.
Checks out.
Desi driver. And she said that he had his dick out when she came out.
Oh, God.
And Uber handled this very professionally by giving her a $12 credit.
$12 credit.
I mean, Hasmin was like, no, we're taking this to the Supreme Court. Like,
Did she do it?
What?
She took it to court?
No, I
Jesus.
don't think she wanted his dick embalmed in a jar.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
But she used that $12 credit, didn't she?
She gets charged with a cleaning fee.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God. That's really, really egregious, for sure.
Well,
my
the
God.
guy was like, no, I'm sorry. I was taking a leak and you came out and you saw my dick.
I was taking a leak in the car.
I was taking a leak in the direction of the building I was supposed to pick you up from.
I was thinking, I thought she was a building.
Yeah.
I thought she was a building. That's why I pissed on her. I thought she was a building. No, listen, let's not pretend like every brown guy who drives Uber is not, most are chill,
Yes,
fine.
95% of them
are just
chill.
driving
Yeah.
you to places,
The other side, there are some bad apples, however.
I'll just say there's some weirdos.
There's some rotten mangoes in the bunch.
The same guys who be DMing you weird stuff, they drive Uber sometimes, okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes they drive Uber.
Yeah, but you know who's more dangerous? Is a white Uber driver. Because that's a guy who's way down and out. Crazy. You know
He's
what I
lost
mean?
his job.
Yeah, he's not doing this because he just came to the country trying to get on his feet. He's like, no, I washed out of society. Now I'm having to start over again. I'm on the permadeath option in the video game where
Bro.
I went ass out once and now here I am.
Dude, every time I had a white Uber driver like that, they always made sure they knew that I knew their job before this.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, they're like, I was a software engineer before this.
Yeah.
So don't you think that I'm one of
Until
these
you're
weird
people.
Yeah. Now I'm doing 2 brown jobs
Yeah, I
in
mean,
a
this
row.
is a New York thing, right? And like,
Yeah.
if you go to like Denver, you get plenty of white Uber drivers.
Everyone's actually like a bisexual Asian.
Well, you know, I mean,
It's
and then
way
they'll
different.
give you the right wing perspective on what's happening in their small, mid-sized city.
You mean the Ubers?
And like in Ubers, you take an Uber in like Boulder, Colorado, or something. Be like, oh yeah, you're from New York. Oh, that's good. Yeah, a lot of Venezuelans there as well, right? Yeah, we got a lot of Venezuelans now. Venezuelans are,
yeah.
they're doing stuff out here.
And that's just a word for black people. Really. Then a lot of Venezuelans out here. Wink, wink. Yeah. Uber out there is way different. The brown people are in usually like L.A., New York, Chicago,
Yeah, DC.
Here's the thing: if women get to have a women-only option, then brown drivers get to have a not violent drunk white girl option.
Absolutely.
Can we have that too?
Because most of the time they're chill and I think there was a video of a brown driver and he just like spoke in Arabic or something, and then this white blonde girl in the back just started pummeling him.
Hitting him.
She thought she was Mark Wahlberg on United Flight 93. You know,
She thought she was an Indian man for a second.
yeah.
Oi!
Took off her chappal.
Yeah, bro. There's a couple of videos like that.
Yeah.
And then they get fired.
Yeah.
And then they release a statement. I'm not like this.
Yeah.
I'm not. And it's like, you were like
Interesting thing about this thing, this Uber policy originated in Saudi Arabia.
They have been doing this for a little bit.
Because in 2019, it was like, oh, we let women drive finally. And then they're like, however, we still got to keep it segregated. And so...
This makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, so they were like women to women. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
Girl
Okay.
on girl.
Girl on girl.
Every day, the world's getting more Islamic.
Jesus
you know?
Christ. How many secret lesbians do you think are taking the Uber
I know.
female driver and taking it to a...
I feel so much safer with you, Fatima. You know?
You ask me about my life, like where I'm going.
Hey, free Palestine, am I right?
No one's ever asked me where I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to your heart, hopefully. Oh God, yeah. You know how many pit stops women have
prepare,
made?
yeah.
Women Uber drivers.
Hey, it just happens I made this homemade falafel. It's transporting my friends. You want a little falafel?
The husband calls. Why are you at the back of a Target right now for 30 minutes? What are you doing? It's you were going to Best Buy. I mean, I listen. It's like it opens more questions of like, okay, well, how deep do we go?
Right.
You know, how much until the no blacks option comes up on the Uber?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
how far
once
do
it
we
becomes
go?
fully like Tinder or like a dating app.
You know, you can get to choose the race, makeup, and height of your driver.
Yeah.
It becomes a little funky, right?
I know.
I'm not saying.
Well, they have the no talking option, right? That's a thing.
Yes.
Which is dehumanizing.
It is, and also it is what
But
I
you know
want.
why? Here's the thing. I want it too, but I think the no talking should come from the passengers because I don't like talking in Uber. Actually, you know why? I don't like talking in Ubers when I'm with you because you're loud as shit and you'll just say the most inappropriate, out of pocket shit. And I'm like, we can't say. There's a human being here,
Bro, and then you say something. No,
Can't talk about your adventures in
this is not
anal,
true, bro.
okay?
Bro, hold on.
It's not just you.
Okay.
There are you among other
No,
friends.
you were besmirching
Even
me.
my girlfriend, where I'm like, can you talk like there's another person in the car, please?
Bro, half the time you're also doing an anal act out, and then the uncle in the front is laughing like,
Okay,
yes,
fine.
I remember my first.
It's not you, actually. It's really more my girlfriend. Felice.
Yes. Yeah, why are you attacking me, bro?
right,
It was
my bad,
one time.
my bad.
Every time we're in Uber, we always make friends with the Uber.
Yeah.
We're
You're
always-
my loudest friend, but but it's actually not you. You're right. And I apologize. It's not you. And now that I think about it, it's more about my girlfriend.
So, yeah.
Because she'll just talk about shit. I'm like, this is not, there is a person here.
What's the last thing that you talked about that was like?
I forget what it was. It might have been something about like going to the gynecologist or something and like, you know, stuff like that. And I'm like, this is not a halal conversation right now. You know, like, can we respect that there is another person here. And
Kinda
we can't just
college-y.
talk about anything, right?
How does that come up at 1 p.m.?
We can't talk about pap smears in front of somebody else, you know? It's dehumanizing. I think that Uber...
He turns the music down. He's
He's like, oh yeah,
this is the stuff.
has the car lube ready? Is it sanitizer? Nope, it's Keels.
Dude, why is he playing that song that the sax that goes?
George I think Uber drivers should have the option where it's like passengers can't talk. That's the more humane thing.
Yeah,